Hey guys, I just finished reading this three-part storyline for Action Comics. It runs to issue 19 through 21, and I thought about reviewing it and give you my opinion on it and what I liked and what I didn't like. And basically, this issue is like a new writer with Andy Dingle and Tony Daniels art, which off the back, which I love Tony Daniels art so freaking much. I'm not even kidding. I love the way he draws Superman, and I like the way he drew in Justice League issue 1342 with the whole Chia storyline. Yeah, I really like his artwork and stuff. And the thing I love about this comic the most, with issue 19, I love Lois Lane in this comic. I love her everything that Lois Lane is. She made it really cool, and entertaining. I love how Lois Lane would do anything to get to get a story for the Daily Planet, which is cool. And it proved here, like, yeah, I have a phone too and everything. Even though, like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And we get to see some cute romantic moments with them. I really like the first issue with Andy Deagle. The thing that sucks about the next issue, he left already, and Tony Daniel had to co-write it or something like that. But basically in this issue, like Lex Luthor's behind it, but they show in the end, and like basically Superman gets infected and gets by this hybrid thing or whatever that they talk later on. But then I think while he's fighting, he hallucinates and sees Jimmy Olsen in one of the suits. Oh, the guy he's fighting, but ends up not being Jimmy Olsen at all. And I guess like we see later on that's all Lex Luthor's big plot to destroy Superman, like, oh wait. But it was really good. This issue was really good, by the way. If you guys still get it, if you guys have it in your wall or back issue. And basically, Lex Luthor, like, here's a part where, like, he infects him. I thought it was cool, too, like, it was during the battle, and Superman didn't know at the time that he got infected, but he knows later on, like, weeks later, that, and, like, Lex Luthor's saying, like, I can mess up your body or whatever, and we get to see it right here in the end. Oh, God. Flip, pages flip. Right here, like he's starting to get infected, which is really cool picture, and I love the artwork here. So yeah, that was a very good issue. And the next issue is issue 20. Andy Dingle didn't write all of this because he left already at issue 19, which was weird. And Tony Daniel had to I basically like help him out or like help the writing or something. And oh wait, did he help or something like that? Basically, we leave off where Superman was like laying down with his infected arm or anything, but we figure out he wakes up and he got teleported by crap, what's his doctor's name again? Hold on. This is embarrassing. What's her name? Shay. Yeah, Shay. Whatever. Okay, yeah. She basically woke him up and got him naked, which is pretty funny. So I wonder if she saw his super penis. And yeah, she probably say like, yeah, you got infected, and basically, and they show like what he got infected by this like infection that Lex Luthor made. It was pretty cool though, this comic. And basically they want to like run some test subjects on him and stuff, and that's the cool part right here. Right here, horse. Basically that hybrid turns to this after, which is pretty insane. And it has, I guess it has some of Superman's DNA after, when it like, yeah, I guess so some of that hybrid monster has some of his DNA, which is pretty cool. And after like the way they try stopping that hybrid monster was by putting a red sun over them in the laboratory, and basically Superman's weak to red sun, and Krypton was under red sun, basically weakens them. And yeah, it was pretty cool because Superman was getting weak to water, weakening his hybrid monster. I guess he can do hallucinations or something, which I didn't quite understand, or they didn't explain as much until like the later issue, next issue. And then basically Lex Luthor gets everyone infected with this infection. It kind of looks scary too. Right here. And Lex Luthor's like, yeah, I infected these motherfuckers. And we get some cool action scenes. Basically, this whole story right here so far was like Lex Luthor, he's gonna infect people so he can get the job done and make it look like he's a hero, basically. That's what basically issue 20 seems like to be. And yeah. In issue 21, it's okay, but it wasn't as good as issue 19 and 20. But this is really good still. I liked it, and I love Tony Daniel's art. And I think Tony Daniel wrote a lot of the stuff for this issue too. And yeah. Story's good, but I just wish Andy Dingle didn't leave right away, which kind of sucked, because his writing was so good. And yeah, so basically, this is one thing I like about this issue when it begins. It begins with like Lois Lane trying to like figure out what happened still, even though like everyone's infected. And I love this is what I love about Lois Lane. Like, she'll do anything to get a report, or like to get like for her article, or, like, yeah, do whatever she needs to get that report, man. You know what I'm saying, brother? Like, Superman fights like this like that hybrid monster that turns super big after, which is pretty fucking insane. But that's cool though, cause like the art looks cool and stuff. And basically, Superman tries taking it underground, or like under the water to fight it, which I didn't really understand that part, and I don't know. And basically, the monster was dying, and like it did like hallucination, make it look like Lois Lane, which was funny because kind of looked like Lois Lane with a Killer Croc arm, which was funny. He's like, "Help me!" And Superman was like, "No, I know that's not you. That's a hallucination." And basically, we go back to Superman's back in top, like flying, I guess, or out of the water, and like Shay calls him through like some, I think like, I don't know, how did she call him through? Not hallucination, but communication, I guess, or like a holographic. I don't know. There's some pretty insane stuff. Basically, she says like, "I have a way to stop this. I'll put like a red sun or something under everyone to weaken them. So you better get out of there." And he's like, "No, I don't want to get out of there. I want to stay with these people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm super sane. Because I'm Superman." And out of nowhere, we see Lex Luthor attack him with his big ass suit. Like his suit looks really funny this time around. I don't remember Lex Luthor wearing the mask of his suit. Maybe it's just like a LexCorp prototype. We get to see like some cool fighting scenes with Superman in them, which is cool. That's what Tony Daniel does. That's what I love about this issue the most. How Tony Daniel made the art, the big art scenes look cool with like Lex Luthor kicking his ass throughout half the pages. And my favorite part again is Lois Lane right there, still trying to get that report, which I love about Lois Lane. Imagine if Lois Lane was real. They probably sent her during like a war just to get a report what's happening. Basically, like Lex Luthor saying, like, "Yeah, I can kick your ass. You don't belong here. I'll show everyone why you don't belong here. Because you're from a different planet. You're Kryptonian and all that other stuff." And yeah, basically, I can kick your ass. And out of nowhere, since Superman has like X-ray vision, so he can see through. He basically sees that it's Lex Luthor under the mask. He's like, Lex Luthor. And they're all surprised that Lex Luthor did it. I guess, and basically, I guess like everyone's still infected or whatever. And Lex Luthor's like saying like, "You fool! You can't heal them. I made that infection. You need me." So yeah, basically, Lex Luthor's plot the whole time was to infect people and cure the infected by being up Superman or something. Basically, make him look like a hero, which I said about issue 20. But it was pretty cool too. And so far, like while Lois was trying to get a scoop on it, she dropped her phone in the water, or I guess like down like a cliff or a roof, whatever. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And after Superman goes back to the sun to charge because he got weakened by the red sun, and basically kicks Lex Luthor ass, which he should have done. And we go back to the a diner. You know what's funny about issue 19? It looks like it started in a diner, and issue 21 it ended in a diner. So I thought that was pretty cool. And this is my favorite part the most, where we see like a cool scene with Lois and Superman right here. I like Lois Lane, dude. This issue really made I don't know. This issue made me like Lois Lane even more, even though like some of the other stuff wasn't as good as the Lois Lane stuff. But we'll get to that later. And basically, Superman says like, "Yeah, I found your phone, Lois. Don't worry, we still got the scoop." And she's like, "Oh man, I love you, Superman," or "I love you, Clark Kent," because she doesn't know his identity yet. After the guy from the other comic, issue 19, John Carroll, is like, "Oh, I'm here for my date," and Clark's like, "What?" Like, I guess he's surprised, I guess, and Jimmy Olsen says, "It's okay, welcome to the friend zone." And yeah, that's basically it. I didn't read I haven't read this yet, the backup story, but I like the whole story. I like this issue overall, but yeah. The thing, I'll hold them all together, I guess. The thing I like about this 3-part story the most is Lois Lane. I think that's where this issue, these issues shine the most, is the whole Lois Lane scenes, which is probably my favorite throughout the whole thing, and Tony Daniel's art. And the villain, like, he was okay, hybrid, but I don't know. I really like Lois Lane made it so good. So yeah, get this issue if you love Lois Lane and love Tony Daniel's art and love comics, Superman. So yeah, that's my review. It's really good though. Trust me, guys. Lois Lane's beautiful in this comic. That sounded weird, but yeah. Thanks for watching.